We pulled into Flaming Gorge on Memorial Day itself, expecting the crowds, expecting the chaos. What we found was this. Most people had already headed home, and somehow we had one of the most beautiful free campsites we've ever seen, entirely to ourselves.
Oh,
I know,
Maple
sweetheart.
girlie, you're not coming right now. We're gonna come back and get you later, okay?
Sorry, there are some stops on the Scenic Drive that are not dog friendly, but we will come back and we're gonna take you for a hike later, okay?
Yep, we promise. We promise some hikings.
I love you.
All right, Pukas, behave.
Stay.
Be good girls.
Stay. This is Flaming Gorge Reservoir right behind me, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is 91 miles long with 375 miles of shoreline, and it is absolutely massive. So this is part of the Green River, and they basically just dammed it up as part of the Colorado Water Storage Project. And we are camping here for the next few days in possibly the most epic campsite that we have ever been in all of our years of travel. But today our plan is to do part of the Scenic Byway that technically starts in Vernal, Utah, but we're just gonna do the south side of the reservoir because we heard that it is the most beautiful part of the Scenic Drive.
Made the short drive from the Dam Vista Overlook down to the base of the dam and the riverside, and you can just see how massive it is behind me. It is 455 feet tall from the water level to the top of the dam, and it actually goes another 47 feet down to the bedrock where it is anchored. That allows the reservoir to hold almost 4 million acre feet, 3.8 million to be more specific, at its highest capacity. Now, if you've been following along with some of the recent activity and news of the Southwest, you know that there is a massive water shortage down at the Glen Powell Dam, which is Lake Powell Dam. So those three rivers, which are the San Juan, the Green River, and the Colorado River, all flow into the Glen Powell Dam area, which is reaching critical levels. And just last month, they announced that they're going to be draining approximately 600,000 to 1 million acre feet from this reservoir, so 20 to 25% to make up that shortage. And we feel really lucky that we get to see the reservoir at a higher capacity before they start that process. That's where we're camping.
So we made it here to the Swett Ranch, which is a National Historic Site here in the Ashley National Forest. And this ranch was established in 1909 by the Swett family, and then over the next 6 decades, the family and the ranch grew on this property. And I found very little information about this online. So we're going in kind of blindly, but from everything that I can already see, it looks like this really cool outdoor museum. Hard work! Whew. Got it. They used Sears catalog paper as their wallpaper. 1909.
They actually chopped the chassis of the Model T on the back side of it to mount the underside so that it would be a nice platform for them to run the whole lumber mill. Very cool. But the Model T like drove individual farmer and agricultural productivity through the roof, because the Model T was basically a tractor. You could like use the actual gears, take off the back end, and drive farming equipment. Super cool. Whew. I cannot believe there's not more information about this place online, because it is such a neat stop. But it is definitely time for us to go back to the trailer, eat some lunch, and then grab the girls before we hit our afternoon adventures.
What is that sound? Oh, it's the Instapot. It's our dinner. 3 hours and 45 minutes longer.
Yeah.
We are here at Sheep Creek Overlook, and if you haven't guessed already why we are calling it Flaming Gorge, it becomes very apparent right here. You can see here in the background those striking red rocks against the blue water, and you guessed it correctly, that is the reason for its name. But our next stop is going to be a fun little one. We're going to Sheep Creek's Geological Area. It's a 13-mile scenic drive that leads you through some really cool rock formations, and there is a really high chance to see some bighorn sheep. We have seen bighorn sheep in the last 2 of our travel videos, so we're trying to get it here in the 3rd one and maybe have a bighorn sheep hat trick.
Wow, more bighorn sheep. That is 3 of our last travel videos, and the Brinkley comparison doesn't count. That's not a travel video, but the last 3 videos, all bighorn sheep, all great experiences, so very happy.
But did you see they were collared?
Yeah, they were definitely collared and tagged, so they must be monitoring the population around here, and they looked kind of ratty. So Sheep Creek Geological Area was super awesome. Got that bighorn sheep experience we wanted, and it was just super pretty. But now we are at the Canyon Rim Trail over at the Red Canyon Visitor Center area, and we are gonna check out the gorge from the top.
This is Red Canyon Overlook, and if you don't want to hike, you can actually just drive up here and then like walk down a little paved path to the overlook. But I would recommend to do the Canyon Rim Trail.
Absolutely. The rim trail is going to be pretty quiet. We didn't see a single person on it, and it's right along the canyon too, so you get some other really great views, not just the one up here, even though the one here I would say is the most spectacular.
Yes, so the canyon is 1,700 feet deep right here and 4,000 feet wide.
Yeah, super big, super impressive, and just the rock formations along the edge are super cool. It's like stair-stepped almost.
Yes, and then the blue water is just gorgeous.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. But we are starving.
Yes.
It is time to get back to the trailer and eat some dinner, so we will see you guys there.
See you there.
Ooh, smells good. Oh yeah.
Looks delicious. Thanks for cooking. So, in case you are wondering why we're not eating outside at our beautiful camp spot, there's one downside to this campsite. In the evenings, there is a ton of mayflies and mosquitoes, and so we prefer to stay inside and not get eaten alive. But they're pretty good during the day, it's just during the night that they get worse. So, let's try those homemade tacos with pork shoulder and some avocado and homemade pickled jalapenos. See how good it is. The pickled jalapenos are amazing. It's really good. Good job. So how did dinner come out, Eric?
Came out pretty good. I was nervous about the pork shoulder because it was such a big pork shoulder. I did do it for 8 hours though, and it pulled apart perfectly. So I'm very happy with how dinner came out.
But now we have pork shoulder leftovers for the next 3 days.
We do, but luckily you can do a lot with pork shoulder.
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. Hey, dead girl. Hey, dead girl. Tinky.
Tinky.
Are you dead? Come on. Come here. Good girl. She's already asleep.
She's dead from her hike.
Her hike whooped her. But, alright, you ready for bed?
Yeah, I'm that too.
Me too.
Good night.
Good night. coffee?
I would love coffee.
Alright, I'll get it going here in a second, okay?
I'm done with work. What do you think? Do we want to try to take advantage of our campsite and get out on the water?
Definitely. I can use the break.
So one of the best things about this lifestyle is that even after a full day of work, you are already out here in nature and you can just go out on a sunset paddle. And that's just awesome because, you know, we're not retired yet. We do have to work for our money, unfortunately, but we still get to experience all of this just on a normal school night. Eric is finishing up pumping up his paddleboard, but once he's there, we're gonna get out on the water. It is a little bit windy, so let's hope we don't fall in, because we did read peak temperature in the summer is 68 degrees, and we are not in peak summer, so could possibly be very cold. Successful paddle, no one fell in the water. We did test it though, it was pretty cold.
It's definitely a bit nippy for sure. Getting in the water to get on the board was all that I needed to know that I didn't want to fall in.
Yes, but this is the end of our video here at Flaming Gorge and at this gorgeous waterfront campsite.
It's been an amazing couple of days here, and we've had it mostly to ourselves. We just got a couple of neighbors in the campsite, but it has been awesome seeing just our campsite and everything else around the gorge area. So super pumped to have been here. But if you guys did make it this far in the video, do us a huge favor, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and that bell for all the notifications and updates on our upcoming adventures, which is going to be
in Pinedale, Wyoming. We are making our way closer to Grand Teton and Yellowstone like we planned, and we are very proud that our plans are working, probably working out this time.
Probably working out. So keep your fingers crossed for us, and let us know in the comments if you would come out here and camp at Flaming Gorge.
We'll see you next time. Our next stop is going to be a fun little one. Sorry, that distracted me. Hey, thank you. Can you go and sit again? Girl, can you sit? I know, it's so hard. Can you stay for me?